If you visited any one of Sydney's trotting tracks 30 years ago, there's a good chance you may have stumbled across a keen young boy by the name of Anthony, helping out his father and forging the start of a love affair with racing.
Geez, I was about 8 when we got our first dog. My father bought him for me for a present, and actually we worked him with the paces with just the time behind the sulky and take him a few laps around the place. I remember that, and look, Dad has been a massive help in my training career. So has been Richard Dean as well. Those both combined together is probably all the credit to them, because wherever I've got today is because of them, you know.
Fast forward to the present day, and Anthony is a well-respected trainer in his own right and has one of the most successful kennels going around.
When I really sort of wanted to have a good go at it was around about 15, you know. Just the winning feeling you get in the buzz, the work you do in your greyhound, how it all comes, you know, sometimes you achieve, sometimes you don't. You obviously lose more than you win, but I really got hooked in when I got my car licence and started go Daptos and the Dabo trips, and used to go everywhere, right? And this to be great, and that's where I really got hooked in.
During his training career, Anthony has enjoyed tremendous success at the top level, with several group victories to his name from greyhounds such as Smooth Fancy, Seek and Destroy, Lily Criminal, and this year, My Boy Snoop in the Group 3 Bulleye Gold Cup final.
When you win a group race, it's a feeling. It's hard to describe. It's like a lot of weight off your shoulders too, winning it, because all the pressure and that. The feeling's just unbelievable. It gives you energy.
Anthony's standout star recently has been young Chaser Shoulders, who has enjoyed Wentworth Park's success, as well as a berth in the final of the Group 1 Dapto Megastar last month. Despite a poor result in that race, Anthony has high praise for the promising pup.
He has had a bit of bad luck. Dapto was probably his own doing. He stumbled to start and that was all over, but that's racing. Look, his plan is the Vic Peters. I've been eyeing it off and waiting for it, and it's nearly here. But, you know, it's a 3-week series. Everything's got to go right in 3 weeks, you know. So, look, he's fast enough to be competitive. He's going to win something one day. When, I don't know, but something like the Vic Peters is going to suit him in his age bracket, you know.
While group success is a great reward for Anthony, it is the results from tough work and dedication that really make things worthwhile for him.
What gets me going from a young pup, when it's been born on our place, our own breed, to bring it up and see it win a group race. That's my ultimate goal. I haven't done that yet. I haven't won a group race from my own breed, but we've been in finalists and stuff, but that's my ultimate goal. I want to bring a pup from day one to the racetrack and win a good race.
Money Shot Lodge at Londonderry is the base for Anthony, and he has put large amounts of time and resources into building it up over the years.
We started off, it would have been about 10 kennels. About 10 kennels here. We had to redo the whole place, you know, how we wanted it. We had a few trees here and there, and Lily Criminal is probably the bitch that done it for us. She was a great bitch. You know, we had always the winners, but when you start winning group races, it puts a bit of money in your bank and you can actually start doing big improvements, you know. And when she come along, she really formed this place to something, you know what I mean? And with her, she's always been close to my heart, Little Criminal. She's been the best dog I trained.
With a big property and a big team of greyhounds to match, Anthony is thankful to have a dedicated group of people by his side.
People around me first. Kylie, she's my partner. She does a lot of work here, on and off the scene. Like, I'm off racing, I know my dog's in good hands. You know, she does a lot of work. My daughter Kayla helps me too. She's only 8. She's the same age as me. She's good with the dogs too. And I've got young Brian here. He helps me a lot. He just helps us with everything as well. It's a good atmosphere here, you know. We all have a laugh, and yeah, I think you got to have a happy kennel, happy people have a good kennel, you know.
There is a long career ahead for Anthony, who will continue training greyhounds as long as the spark continues.
And then something my father said, he said, if that ever gets out of here, it's time to put up the lead and collar, you know, and I believe that. because you got to be really passionate what you do. You got to love it what you do as well. So I think if you lose that, you know, I think it's time to probably collar up. I reckon. I do agree with my father though. You got to enjoy what you do because you always put your best to it.